Hey guys, welcome back to Stonks Maxxing A80. So, this is kind of part 2 of this catching up on what's going on in the World Series. Something that I want to be able to do every weekend. Just come to the library, pick out a few magazines and some newspapers, and just read about current events, culture, business, and technology news. So, I still have the copy of The Economist. I think yesterday we had touched on some of the quick summaries of what had happened. I think the most recent week was from August 31st to September 6th, and we saw some big news in tech. I think NVIDIA ended up releasing their quarterly earnings. Blew past expectations, but at a slower pace, not a 60% above, I guess, analyst expectations, but a few percentage points above analyst expectations. So the actual absolute monetary value of their revenues, though, is still pretty mind-boggling, around $30 billion. I think it's 100% plus year-over-year increase. And then we also saw, I think there's some consolidation in the telecommunications industry. So Verizon ended up buying Frontier Communications in a $20 billion all-stock deal, or all-cash deal. I think that we're starting to see this really consolidated industry where you have a few big players, AT&T, Verizon, T-Mobile, Comcast, that are buying up these regional, smaller broadband, maybe fiber optic type companies. So I think Frontier Communications, Lumen Technologies, and they're just really building up kind of like this buy and build private equity strategy, except they're not taking on a whole lot of debt, it seems like. But the way I see it, there is this private equity buy and build strategy that these telecommunications companies are implementing. Yeah, I think let's see. Kind of like buy and build strategy. Okay. Oh, I think we also saw some. So this was actually in the Financial Times, but they noted two recent financing rounds. This one raised $5 billion. $5 billion. So double check. Yeah. So Sakana AI and Super Safe Intelligence. So this, it seems like, does have a lot of institutional backing by NVIDIA, New Enterprise Associates, Closa Ventures. They raised about $5 billion. I could double check right now, actually. So Sakana AI. Oh, raised 100 million at a. Yeah, maybe raising is not the right word, but valuation. Plus valuation. Okay.
He walks so slow.
Oh wow. Okay, they actually raised $1 billion. Okay, Jesus Christ. Is this the quickest 3-month company to raise? Reach $5 billion? Okay. Yeah, I think this has probably got to be the quickest company to reach the quickest company to reach $5 billion in valuation. Just 3 months, that's insane. But, I mean, don't sleep on Ilya Sutskever, you're right? He used to be at OpenAI. I think fired Sam Altman, had some governance issues, then decided to leave and start Super Safe Intelligence. Yeah, that is interesting. But over on the economist side, we saw that Kioxia, which is Japanese chip maker, spun out to Toshiba, plans on IPOing soon, and Elliott Management is in a proxy fight, trying to vote out the CEO for Southwest Airlines. And PDD fell this week, so this is a conglomerate that owns Pinduoduo and Temu, so both are consumer-facing Asian marketplaces. And some economic news. Dude, Canada is going at China right now. They're slapping 100% tariffs on Chinese EVs. I don't know exactly why, but they're essentially doubling the price of some type of on any Chinese electrical vehicles. And when I think about this, like, does Canada even have a booming electric vehicle manufacturing or design industry? I don't know any Canadian sort of brands off the top of my head, but someone made the point that I think it was I'm trying to think. Okay, I think it was okay, you have okay, so Canada doesn't actually have a lot of these car brands, right, per se, but they do manufacture a lot in certain provinces, or I guess states. I don't know what to call that. And then we also saw that Boeing initially sent 2 astronauts in space on their Starliner aircraft, ran into issues, now they're stranded, and NASA's going to use some SpaceX Dragon craft to get them back. Helen Fisher, rest in peace, she had an obituary featured this week, and she was a research scientist and anthropologist that studied the science behind romantic love. And it turns out that this is almost like a drug. It's a very addictive drug, romantic love, that I think affects the VTA, the ventral tegmental area in our brain. Yeah. And she also created this Fisher temperament inventory. Station economist I set for her. Yeah, apparently mobile games are really high grossing. Professional Bull Riders League. First event in New York in August. Okay. Oh, and 7 and I didn't know this, but apparently 7-Eleven is Japanese. It's owned by a Japanese conglomerate, or I guess holding company, I would say conglomerate. And they're trying to be taken over by, I forgot who it was, but some company that is either UK or US based. There was also this US EU UK treaty. I don't know how effective it's going to be, really. Okay, so I think with that, probably will... So you get the idea of digital twins. Hard landing. Okay, I kind of want to read this Abercrombie and Fitch article. Yeah, this is interesting. Okay, let me see if I can. So if you look at this chart right here, there's Abercrombie and Nvidia, and if you look at the actual returns, Abercrombie is staying consistent with Nvidia, which is insane. It's a camisole. Huh, okay. Didn't realize that was a camisole. But Abercrombie Sloan pants. Apparently these are like the best pants, or probably the fastest selling pants. $70, $90. I mean, it's not cheap. It's not terribly expensive though. Abercrombie and Fitch. So A&F is currently going on a tear. Previous strategy was to create the look for consumers, but now it is trying to listen to consumers and sell what they like. So A&F has chase capabilities, which is industry speak for keeping inventory low, pouncing on trends. Currently uses lots of data to inform inventory trends. Yeah, I feel like that's really important, right? Being able to use data these days is probably maybe a competitive advantage. So, is data a competitive advantage for fashion retailers? The A&F Salon pant is selling like hotcakes. Okay. Oh no. Okay. So I didn't realize this, but Temu, I guess, is actually an American-facing brand that's owned by a company in China. What I didn't realize is that they only sell to Americans. It seems like they don't sell to other Chinese people. The Chinese-facing company is called Pinduoduo. Yeah. Is Temu US facing? maybe ChatGPT. Does Temu only sell to the US? Does Temu sell to China? Okay, so I guess Pinduoduo. This is a Chinese holding company that owns PDD, Pinduoduo, Temu. So Chinese facing and Temu International ex-US, ex-China facing. So global ex-China facing. Okay. Customers. Okay. Okay, so it seems like what's going on right now is PDD is currently facing strenuous headwinds in the Chinese domestic market with declining consumer spending and increased price competitions with other low-cost e-commerce retailers. Okay, so some examples I think are Shein, JD.com, Alibaba. Okay. Supplier woes. There have, as a way of artificially increasing revenues, PDD has been charging their suppliers excess fees for sending products late or having quality defects. Suppliers got pissed and protested. It's like Guangzhou. They also broke into the building. Guangzhou. Oh my god, that's rough. I wonder if there's like a Reddit. Reddit is my source of news, huh? Wait, Baba stock. Oh man, it's been going through it. Okay. So I think I might read one or two more stories and then probably turn this back, head out.
I was Stefan, and now that I'm done with Colin, I just like that. But I was hard to work.
You know who I have? But I don't have a hair. No, that is. We'll see later on.
And I hate time.
Me too.
Okay, yes, 361. I love Stefan. Since I was on the show. And I was like, the whole show, I was like, yeah, like 361. What are multiply exponents? What is it supposed to do? How do you do that? Don't you add the division to because I did negative 1 divided by negative 2, and it gives me negative 1. Oh, it is subtract.
This one I got.
How come 6 minus 2 is not negative 7? Yeah, negative 6 plus negative 2. Yeah, it's reinterpreted. I don't believe you could fill any. I'm gonna fill It's entire. You're Jamie and Becca, y'all are so smart. She is. Hey, there's so many pointing fingers. Tell you guys, you don't believe it? You are so smart. Why you gotta hang around? She keeps us around. How do I get that? How do I know you?
Tired. Video shit. $3 trillion. Economist.
And you did good. Like I do bad.
Currently, it is.
I feel like I'm being carried by YouTube. I feel like I'm being carried by YouTube. I'm being carried. I'm being carried by
Video. Chips is so yeah. I feel like we've seen this with Intel right now. Intel makes its own chips, but it still has to outsource actually the cutting edge chips to TSMC. So there's like at the end of the day, is Apple, Microsoft, Amazon, they're also going to make chips from TSMC too, right? I don't think they're actually going to have their own fabs. Designing the next generation chips super hard because not have control over its vertical chain. What thought is that's full even big tech firms trying to get into the chips. Chat GPT query is more costly than a search, but it does work a lot better. What can reduce the cost, right? As you train these more advanced models, I mean, does the cost scale alongside the models as well? black shipments maybe caused by TSMC. Meta AI source. Meta does not want to agree with the current open source standards. Set. Okay, so I think probably gonna end this stream here. I gotta go finish up some interviews and then actually get some homework done. So thanks for tuning in. I think we saw some interesting articles about Abercrombie, Pinduoduo, AI even, and also some meta open source stuff. And so thanks for tuning in. Catch you guys in the next one. Peace.